Hello and welcome to CGTN live streaming on the competition of Ultimate Firefighter here at the 2019 Chengdu World Police and Fire Games. This is right now the Tianfu New Area Firefighter Center to the southern part of the city in Chengdu, where the sports of Ultimate Firefighters is being held. And you may ask, what exactly is the competition of Ultimate Firefighter? Well, it is one of the four sports that are reserved for firefighters only at this year's Chengdu Games. And we know that there are many occasions, there are urgency when the firefighters are actually at the scene of a fire, lugging hose lines and save people from dangerous areas to safety. So this kind of a same urgency is as obvious here during the entire competition. If you still don't understand, that's fine. I'm going to show you around this venue and take a closer look at what exactly the athletes here are doing. So first of all, let's take a look at the entrance area where we can have a very clear understanding of the Ultra Firefighter Games layout. As you can see right now, we are here at the entrance. This is the place here, the entrance. This is the place where competitors and athletes check in and register for the competition. They will also get some very useful information about the competition at inquiry. And there are four major competing areas for four consecutive stages of the entire competition. For example, the first one is hose task here. And across the podium, we have the spectators area. And here is the second competing area for the stage of obstacle course. And the third one is up here to the east side of the venue, is about weight and strength. And the very last one is over there about high rise. And there are many other waiting areas here where the athletes can take a break and get ready for the next stage of the competition. And there are also medical station, rehab station, and also warm-up areas. So the organizing committee this time is providing very thoughtful services for the athletes from around the world. And now we're going to the first stage of the competition, hose task. And on the way, we can see there are some service spot and bilingual competition consulting area where some volunteers are providing services for athletes from around the world. And over here, as you can see, this is the area where the equipment for competition is distributed. Those competitors are coming over here to borrow the equipment such as the anti-fire clothing, gloves, shoes, everything, and also helmet, and also here the air carrier. They need to borrow them here, and when they finish the competition, they have to come over here and return all this equipment. And on my left side, this is the very first competing area for the stage of hose task. As you can see right now over there, I think there's one firefighter who's right now getting ready for the first stage of the competition, hose task. I'm going to give you a little bit explanation of the rules of this stage. This kind of a competition requires not only speed, strength, but also stability. Let's get closer. Come over here. So right over there, as you can see, there are two separate yellow hose lines folded. So what the competitor is going to do, now I think one of them is going to compete right now. Okay, counting down. So now he's going to take one of these hose lines on each one of his shoulders, run to a designated line. I think it is over there. And then he's gonna come over here to roll up extra two hose lines, as you can see right now. It has to be a very stable and steady move. The hose rolls cannot fall apart, otherwise he has to come over again and do it all over again from the very beginning. This is the reason why I say that this stage of the competition requires not only strength, speed, and also stability. It sounds easy, the rules sounds easy, but it's really hard to do it, especially in the field. A practice of the preparation for those firefighters before they're heading out to the scene of a fire. Now he has to take these rolls back and run to the finish line. Okay. I think it is about 1 minute 24 seconds. Good job. So yeah, that's pretty much the rules and how and what the competitors have been doing for this stage of the competition. And let's go to the second stage across this podium over there. And here is the second stage of the competition for obstacle course. As you can see here, there are some strange devices. It is called Kaiser force machine, 2 of them. And here, some pylons on the ground, and over there, 2 rescue dummies. So what the competitors are going to do here is to run to this Kaiser force machine and hit the beam with the 4-kilogram hammer, very heavy. And then they have to run through all those pylons to the place of those rescue dummies. And then they drag the dummies, move them to a designated point and back to the finishing line. And this stage is very difficult. I think the most difficult part is the rescue dummy part, because they're very heavy. Each one of those rescue dummy is about 80 kilograms, approximately 175 pounds. Heavier than most of the athletes here, most of them. So it is hard enough to just to lift them up, not mentioning drag them for such a long distance. Okay, 3 minutes counting down to the competition. Well, this is the place. Well, the second stage is the simulation of the stage, a simulation of the scene of a fire where the competitors, the firefighters, will have to break into somewhere, break the doors and save people from dangerous areas and move them to safety. So that's the reason why they have the arrangement for using hammer to beat the beams of this Kaiser force machine, moving through different difficulties and pylons, and drag those rescue dummies to designated areas. So this is a very vivid simulation of the actual scene of a fire. Very impressive. And today is the second day of the Ultimate Firefighter competition. The first day was yesterday. It's all about individual competition. And today is the competition for teams. So there are 4 competitors for each team, and each of those competitors, each of those athletes can compete in one stage of this of the competition of the Ultimate Firefighter. So another explanation of why it is called the Ultimate Firefighter is all about testing the extreme, testing the stability, speed, strength, and endurance of a firefighter when they are at the scene of a fire. And talking about the location of this venue, it is actually the Tianfu area firefighter center, located right in the middle of the community here, as you can see. It is a very good location. Once there's any fire, then they can reach the scene of the fire very soon, very quickly. Now the broadcaster is saying that there's only 1 minute countdown to the competition. Let's wait for that. This time over 8,400 athletes from around the world, approximately over 70 countries, take part in this year's Chengdu World Police and Fire Games. The opening ceremony was held on Thursday, 8th of August. Okay, I think I don't see any firefighters coming over for this stage of the competition. Okay, let's move on. Sorry for that. And this area is the award ceremony podium area. And when all the competition finish at noontime, then the medalists will come over here for the award. And now I'm going to show you the biggest waiting area in the venue, where the athletes and competitors are taking a break and getting ready for the competition. And there are also medical aid posts providing some medical services here, very thoughtful. And over there are rehab station where you can get some water. And there's one little thing that I want to share with you guys, is that I found out the organizing committee of this time's competition sent some psychological therapists here to help ease the nervousness and rushness of those athletes. So why should they need a therapist? Why shouldn't those competitors be quite excited before they, take part in a competition? So for more about that, we have with us Song Yingying, a very famous psychological therapist from Chengdu, Tianfu New Area Public Security Bureau, and she's going to explain why we need a therapist here. Okay, thank you very much for joining us. So the question is, why do we need a psychological therapist, and what are their major duties are? 所以我们为什么需要这么一个心理的理疗师来到现场进行指导？他们的主要工作是哪一些？
我们需要在这里驻点服务呢，主要有2个原因。一个呢是针对于长期处于备勤状态的民警和工作人员，因为他们的压力比较大，所以我们
One of their job is to serve those the working staff here. They have been working and preparing for the competition for such a long time, so they are very pretty much pressurized. So they need some spiritual comfort and spiritual guidance to ease their nervousness and anxiety.
另一方面呢，是针对于运动员，可能有些运动员比赛之后会有一些比较沮丧的情绪啊，我们可能对一些不良的情绪进行疏导。
And on the other hand, after the competition, some of the athletes might get depressed because of their results, competing results. So they're here to help them to release their rushness, calm them down, to make them feel much better after the competition, even though they didn't have very good results of the competition.
然后我们的工作内容主要是针对于我们的执勤警力，还有我们的志愿者啊，进行一些团队的辅导，然后对我们的运动员进行个人的服务。
Okay, there are also spiritual guidance and spiritual comfort and professional help for volunteers, and there are also one-on-one guidance to those athletes and competitors from foreign countries. Would you get nervous, and how would you calm down here on set? 那在这里的话，如果你自己很紧张，你会自己怎么舒缓自己的情绪？
我自己工作压力感到比较大的时候，可能会通过一些心理放松，比如说听听音乐，或者是做一个长时间的深呼吸。然后如果要是需要做其他事情来分散压力的话，我可能会做一些我自己擅长的小游戏，然后集中注意力这样子。
Okay, she said that it would be a good idea to listen to some music and to do some games to distract his stress so as to relax during the competition. Okay, thank you very much. 谢谢. Okay, let's move on. And this is the one of the waiting and rest area. We see so many athletes and competitors are waiting here for the next competition. Okay, let's go talk to them. Hi, okay,
Yeah.
a reporter from China Global Television Network, a very quick interview. Where are you from?
We are from Turkey, Istanbul. Istanbul.
Turkey,
Yeah.
Istanbul.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many stages of the competition have you guys been through?
We are 30 person in here and 3 team for this competition. But we are competition every race. And we like so much China. Thank you for everything. I love China.
They're very excited. So far, how do you think of your performances so far?
I think our performance, you are asking, not bad, but we will see results. Czech Republic person is like a machine, you know, machine. We are not so good, but we do best, our best.
Yeah, the good thing is about enjoying the competition,
Thank you
right?
so much for everything. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Enjoy. Okay. They're very happy to stay here. You know, exactly what's so different about the competition of the World Police and Fire competition is that it's not all about competition, it's actually offering a platform where all athletes from around the world, firefighters and police, can come over here and communicate. So competition is no more important. It's all about joy, at the same time glory. Okay, let's talk to some more people here. Hello? How are you guys? Where are you from?
From Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. And the guy from Turkey said that you guys are like a machine, very powerful. So how do you think of your performances so far?
Yeah, it was very hard, but you know, people in Czech Republic are very strong, so that's we are, and we do our best, you know.
Okay, and is this your first time come over here for the games? For the World Police and Fire Games?
No, it's a 4th time on 5th games. You know.
And what's your goal this time? What's your target? What's your goal?
What's what?
Your goal. You are trying to get the #1. What's your expectation?
For today, for team competition. I don't know. We are hoping for the medal. You know.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
welcome.
Okay. They're open for the medals and very confident and very strong, actually, indeed. So let's move on to the third stage of the competition. It's about weight and strength. So this is the area, as you can see. So what the competitors are going to do here is to run from the starting line and take those extension ladder on the ground, as you can see, and then they run to the tower, raise up the ladder and put it against the wall. Then they take the hotel packs and some other stuff, move up to the tower, top of the tower, and up there they're gonna drag a hose roll attached with the rope. And then they have to come down with a nozzle, put it to appliance and place an axe in the block of the wood over there and then run back to the finish line. I think this is the most difficult part of the competition, with so many procedures to remember, so many rules to pay attention to. Okay. Hi, you just finished the...
I'm not speaking English.
No speaking English.
Yeah.
Okay, my friend. Can you speak English?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so what do you think of his performance just now?
It's not good, not bad.
Not
It's
good, not bad?
Middle.
In the middle?
Yes.
Okay, where are you from?
Turkey.
From Turkey?
Yes.
So how do you perform, how's the performance so far, do you think?
I think it's first try. It's only enjoy.
Only enjoy.
Yes.
Okay, the most important part is enjoy. Joy and glory. Okay, thank you.
Chinese people, beautiful Chinese, beautiful country. Herkes gelsin ne demek Ferhat? Herkes Çin'e gelsin ne demek?
India, all over the world, must come China. This thing.
Visit to China.
Okay, you like China. You think all people around the world should visit
I
China.
like China.
Okay, thank you very much.
Very good.
Have you seen Panda?
Yes.
Okay. Enjoy your stay here. Thanks a lot. Okay. Okay, the very last stage of the competition, they're very passionate. Okay. The very last stage of the competition is about high rise. It's quite similar to the third stage. Just take some hotel packs and move up to the top of the tower, then come down to get another thing back again and descend. So I'm not going to get into too much details about that part. So I think that wraps up today's live streaming about the competition of ultimate firefighters. Just to come over to visit Chengdu to join other spectators and join this wonderful and interesting competition about firefighters and police. And stay tuned for other live streams on CGTN about the games and other events. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.